So today I will discuss about the power system issues now. What issues which are arising there, right? Power system में क्या क्या issues हमारे ये आ रहे हैं. So when we are talking about the quality, powers quality, right? So whatever the power is coming, so we have to give what say quality, and we have to see what are the factors which are there in quality power quality problems. So nine common power quality problems are there. So this is the picture which is for the wind farm vessel Tokia uh, by Gary. So he has taken this figure, picture of this figure. So whatever the causes, whatever the power system problems which are arising there, so we have to go through that, right? So we have to see whatever the description is there and causes and whatever the consequences which are coming there for power system problems, right? So here the most common types of power quality problems are presented here and description also there, right? So first when power quality problems we are talking, so first voltage sag is there. Yeah, we are saying that it is a voltage dip, right? Then the second problem which arises over here, that is very short interruptions. Then third point, long interruptions. How the voltage is spiking, how the voltage is swelling, how the harmonic distortion is there. Then voltage fluctuation, noise, voltage imbalance. So these are the nine things which are there for the most type of power quality problems, right? So first we see about the voltage sag or dip, right? So this is the voltage sag. Okay. So how the description of voltage sag is there. So here the decrease in the normal voltage. The normal voltage is decreasing between 10 to 90% of the nominal RMS voltage. So the normal value of the voltage, it is decreasing by 10% to the 90% of the nominal RMS voltage at the power frequency for duration of 0.5 cycle to 1 minute. So we can describe it, the voltage sag or dipping is there. So whatever the voltage is decreasing from the normal voltage level, that is 10 to 90% of the nominal RMS voltage at the power frequency for the duration of 0.5 to 1 minute, right? Then what are the causes which are there for this dipping, right? So causes, whenever the fault in the distribution or a transmission network, right? So that causes is there. So most of the times on parallel feeders, it is there, that is fault, that is there in the transmission or distribution network. So fault in consumer installations. So connection of heavy loads, when we are connecting heavy loads and startup of large motors, then this sag is occurring. So now consequences, whatever the consequences which are there. So consequences, whatever the information technology, so malfunction in the information technology equipments, microprocessors based control systems, PCs, program logic controllers, ASDs, etc. It will malfunction of the information technology equipment. So, and it lead to the process stoppage, the process stopping over there. So whenever the tripping of contactors and electromechanical relays are there, so whatever the disconnection of loss of efficiency is there in electric rotating machine. Then we are saying this is cause very short interruptions for short durations now. So here it is shown that short interruptions is there. So whatever the description when we are talking about the short, very short interruptions, so we can describe this as the total interruption of electrical power for the duration of few milliseconds to 1 or 2 seconds. So very short duration. So interruption will be very less over there for the duration of a few milliseconds to 1 or 2 seconds. That is the short, very short interruptions. And how it costs. So this is mainly when we are opening or automatic reclosure of protecting devices. So it will decommission a faulty section of the network. So the main fault causes are insulation failure will be there. Whatever the insulation is that it will fail. And a lightning will be there and insulator flashover. So these are the causes mainly for short duration interruption. That will be very short duration. What I told about that a few milliseconds to 1 or 2 seconds. So whatever the consequences which are there, the automatically tripping of protection devices, so loss of information, malfunctioning of data processing in equipment, whatever the sensitive equipment we are installing over there, that is the stoppage of these equipments such as ASDs, PCs, PLCs, if they are not prepared to deal with the situation. Now we have long interruption faults, right? So long interruption for description, total interruption of a total for a duration when it is more than 1 to 2 seconds, that is the long interruption faults. So the causes will be there. So whatever the equipment we installed over there, that will be failed in the power system network due to storms and objects, trees, cars, etc. Striking line poles or lines or poles, whatever fire is there, human error, bad coordination or failure of protection devices. So whatever the consequences of this long interruption fault, so all equipments will be stopped over there, right? Then we are talking about the voltage spike, right? It is rising, right? So this is the voltage which is spiking over there, right? Whenever the voltage spike is occurring, so very fast variation of voltage values. It is duration from several microseconds to few milliseconds. So these variation may reach thousands of volt, even in the low voltage too. So whatever the cause is, whenever lighting is there, then voltage spike will be there. Switching off lines or power factor correction capacitors are there, then also the voltage spike will be there. And when we are when disconnection of the heavy loads, then also the voltage, what I would say, this spike will occur, right? So what are the consequences which we are seeing over there when a voltage spike is occurring now? So consequences, whatever the components we are installed over there, that is destruction of the component. So whatever the low voltage equipment is there, particularly electronic equipment, and insulation materials also will be in a deteriorating state. Then data processing error will be there, data loss or electromagnetic interference are the consequences which is due to voltage spikes. Then where voltage swell, here we are seeing the voltage is swelling, right? This, right? So voltage swell, right? So description, how can we describe it for the description? So whenever there is a momentary increase in the voltage at the power supply, so outside the normal tolerances for a duration more than one cycle. So typically less than few seconds. So from this we can we give the description of voltage swell. So what are the causes? How it occur, right? So whenever starting or stopping of heavy loads, so badly dimensioned power sources or badly regulated transformers during peak hours, that are the causes for the voltage swell. Then consequences, what are the consequences which are occurring over there? If voltage swell is there, that automatically that a loss will be there. That is, we are losing the data, the flickering of light and screen. It will stoppage or damage the sensitive equipments if the voltage values are too high. Then the other one is that the harmonic distortion. Here we are seeing, right? So whatever the voltage and current waveforms, so we assumed a non-sinusoidal shape, right? Non-sinusoidal shape, we can describe it that harmonics will be there. And this waveform corresponding to the sum of different sine waves, whatever the sum of different five sine waves, and obviously different frequency, different magnitude and phases will be there. So having their frequencies that are multiple of power system frequency. So these are from where we can give the description of this. So how this harmonic distortion will be occurring, causes are due to the classic sources, electric machines working above the knee of magnetizing curve. Whatever the magnetized saturation is there, if electric machine that working about knee of magnetizing curves, arc furnaces, that will be one cause for the harmonic distortion. Welding machines, that is also one of the cause for the harmonic distortion. Rectifiers we are having over there, that is also a cause of harmonic distortion. And DC brush motors. So these are the what I'm saying, this causes for the harmonic distortion. So whatever the modern sources we are having, all non-linear load. So non-linear load, when we are talking about, so non-linear load such as power electronics, or we have equipment including ASDs, switched mode power supplies, or data processing equipment. So high efficiency lighting, there's a more modern sources and consequences of this for the harmonic distortion. So when a probability is there for the occurrence of resonance due to the overload in the 3-phase system, whenever the cables or the equipment are heating up, then the harmonic distortion is there. So from due to that loss of efficiency, whatever the electric machines, the efficiency will be losing over there. Then electromagnetic interference with the communication systems. So whatever the errors we are having over there in measures when using average reading meters. In essence, tripping of thermal protection is also a consequences of harmonic distortion. So obviously the other parameter which is there, that is the voltage fluctuation. Whenever the voltage fluctuates, here the voltage is fluctuating now. So whatever, how can we describe it? How the description of their voltage fluctuation. So the voltage values will oscillate. So amplitude modulated by a signal with the frequency 0 to 30 hertz. So that is the description for the voltage fluctuation. So when we are talking about the causes of voltage fluctuation, so the causes are due to arc furnaces, whatever frequent start or stop of electrical motors we have, there is also a cause. For instance, we are taking elevators, the starting or stopping of electric motors, that is elevators, and oscillating loads can also a cause of voltage fluctuation. So whatever the consequences of this one, how it will affect. So most consequences are common to under voltage. right? So the perceptible consequence is flickering, whatever lightning is there, flickering of lightning is there, and screen is flickering. So it give an impression of steadiness of visual perception. Then obviously the other parameter which are there uh, for this one, power quality issues, there is noise also. Okay, so this diagram is showing the noise here, right? So how we can describe it? So here the superimposing of high frequency signal on a waveform of a power system frequency. Whenever there is a superimposing of high frequency signal is there, and that is superimposing a high frequency signal that will be on the waveform of a power system frequency, then the noise will occur. And what are the causes for the noise now? So whenever electromagnetic interference is provoking by Hertzian waves, Hertzian waves, so such as microwaves, television diffusion, then also there is a noise, right? Then we have uh, radiation due to welding machines. Radiations will be there in the arc furnace. Then it is also producing a noise over there. And electronic equipments are there. Okay, then this noise is occurring. So when we are not improper, when we are not proper grounding, uh, so that is also one of the cause for the improper for the noise, that is improper grounding. And so it may also cause noise. So what are the consequences will be there? Obviously, if noise is there, so disturbance will be there, and that disturbance is there on a sensitive electronic equipment, electronic equipment, so it will disturb, usually not destructive. So it may lose data, and data processing errors will be there for these are the consequences for noise, right? Then the voltage unbalance will be there, right? So this is the voltage unbalance, right? So whenever voltage unbalance we are talking, so we have the description how this voltage unbalance is there. So load variation will be there in the three-phase system. The load will vary, right? So that is one of the description of balance voltage unbalance. So voltage variation will be there in the three-phase system. So in which the three voltage magnitudes, right? In which the three voltage magnitudes, right? These are the three voltage magnitudes are in phase, or angle difference between them is not equal. So then the voltage unbalancing will be there. What are the causes? So a large signal phase load, that is induction furnaces or traction loads, or in connector distribution of all single phase loads by three phase of a system. So this may also due to the fault. So these are the causes for the voltage unbalance. So whatever the consequences are there, so obviously if voltage unbalance is there, then unbalanced system that will imply the existence of negative sequence, that is also harmful for the three phase loads. So the most affected loads are three-phase induction machines due to the voltage unbalance. So we'll just see once more the this one, right? So this is the uh, quality that's for this wind farm vessel, right? So nine of most common parameters when we are talking. So first, what we describe over there, that is voltage sag or dip. Second is a very short interruption, then long interruption, voltage spike is there, voltage swell is there, harmonic distortion, voltage fluctuation, noise, and voltage unbalance is there. So This diagram shows that voltage sag or dip. These are descriptions over there. Then very short introduction of high duration. That other factor, then long distance interruptions, so that will be duration more than 1 or 2 seconds. Then voltage spiking will be there, right? That is also one parameter. Then voltage swell, this we did. Consequences description we already did. Harmonic distortion also there. That these are the description, causes, and more consequences. Now, for fluctuation in load, like that is also one. And noise, obviously, voltage quality issue. One parameter is noise also. And voltage unbalance. Whenever unbalance is there, then the voltage issues will be there. Quality issues. So these are the things. So next class we will do the grid. So thank you.